Are you eating your thoughts every day? Hello, I'm Sandhya and welcome to Dynamic Living. Today we're going to talk about the principles of mindful living. I've picked 10 principles and I hope that this helps you as much as it's helped me. Let's start at the beginning. How do we eat mindfully? And what is mindful eating? It's not anything magical or mystical. It's just about being present in the moment and giving attention to your food and the sensations in your body when you're eating. Why is this important? Because your entire body is made up of the things that you eat. No matter what you have in the world, what deadlines, what you want to achieve, what's important to you, you can't do any of it if you don't have a healthy mind and body. And that's why it's important for us to prioritize this. So, number one, put away any distractions. And by put away, I don't just mean put it on silent and put it face down beside you. Even the sight of a cell phone is enough to cause distraction. So I'm saying put it right away. It's 20 minutes, you can live without it. Number two, don't eat your thoughts. Think about it. When we're eating, if we're agitated, our body's sympathetic system gets activated. We're in our fight-flight mode, and what that also does is it shuts down our digestion. So we're eating food at a time when our body is not even thinking about food. So let's get into our rest and digest phase, clear our mind, put all our thoughts into compartments to deal with later, and let's focus on our meal. Number three, once you've served yourself a plate, let's take a moment to reflect on where our food has come from. Carl Sagan said that if you want to make an apple pie, you need to first invent the universe. What did he mean by that? Think about it. Just take a look at the food on your plate. Look where it's come from. It didn't just come from your kitchen or the supermarket. It came from farms, possibly where in the city or country or that you live in or even further beyond. And beyond that, think about what it took to build this food, to create this food. It took sunlight, it took rain, it took nourishment, it took seasons, it took farmers, it took transporters, it took seeds. All of this goes into your food. Yes, you can think right back till where the universe began, but for the purpose of the meal, this is good enough. Number four, let's set your intention. What does this meal mean to you? It is here to nourish your body. Our food is our fuel. Yes, we attribute all sorts of emotions to our food. It's joy, it's comfort, it's nostalgia, it's camaraderie, it's love. But essentially, food is fuel. It is here to nourish our body. So therefore, let's think about how kindly we can eat. What is the kind of devastation we cause just for a few seconds of pleasure? Whereas, if we can appreciate our food, even the simplest of foods will give us the greatest of pleasure. Number five, before you even start eating, enjoy the sight and the smell of the food. It only takes a moment, but this plays an important role. It's signaling your brain to start the process of digestion. Ooh, look, food's here. Let me put aside all other thoughts and let me focus on this. The smells are going to trigger also your serotonin, your feelings of comfort, your feelings of memory, your feelings of joy. So that's where your enjoyment of food actually begins. And then we begin the process of eating. How are we going to do that? Let me start with a bite. We take a small bite, put together the flavors that we want, put it into our mouths, and then we're going to chew very slowly. The fact is that we race through our food, and chewing plays an important role as well. We have digestive enzymes in our salivary glands. That's where the process actually begins. Chewing the food slowly also gives your body enough time to create biofeedback. You're telling your brain, okay, here's the food, I'm chewing it, let's start the digestion, it's going to go down. It all needs to happen in tandem, in harmony. If you think you're rushed for time, once again ask yourself, what could possibly be more important than this body that's going to do all the amazing things that you want to do? And it's not a lot of time. 15 minutes, 20 minutes for a meal, surely we can prioritize that. Step 6. Put your cutlery, put your food down between bites. When you're already preparing the next bite, you've already moved into the future. You're already thinking about what's happening next. Savor where you are right now. And that's one of the basic principles of mindfulness. Step 7. Pause between bites. We're in no great hurry. It's okay to just take in your surroundings, feel the food go down. The entire process of visualization will also help you enjoy your food that much more. Number 8, savor your food. Savor the textures, savor the flavors, and as you learn to eat more mindfully, you'll start appreciating the most subtle flavors. You can taste the lemon, taste the tartness, taste the sweetness. And we'll talk a little bit more about how much your food needs to be spiced and how oily it needs to be and how to get around all of those in another video. But for now, I'll end with my last 2 suggestions, which is that when you're done with your meal, give thanks for what you've just received. You've just nourished your body, and you're luckier than millions of others on this planet. Number 10, be aware of the feelings in your body and carry this mindfulness through for the rest of your activities. A good way to start would be to carry your own plate back. Wash it if you can. Each of these little micro habits sets your intention for the rest of the day. There's nothing more left to be said. Enjoy your meal.